Hi, I'm Robert Antone from Antone's. Today we're going to talk about latex and how latex has a shelf life. It's not going to last forever. We'll talk about sheet latex, molded latex, colors, thicknesses. And I don't claim to know it all. I know the things that have worked for me and what has happened to me, and I'm trying to relay them on to you. Sheet latex comes in all colors, thicknesses. A lot of nice looking colors, color combinations. And sheet latex has a shelf, or any latex has a shelf life. After a period of time, it begins to smell funny, smells rotten. It is an organic material, and it does go bad. So if you buy latex and hoping it'll last 30 years, good luck. I don't think it will. I've had some last quite a long time if properly taken care of, but it will not last forever. I got some examples of latex that has gone bad. This is some here. Let me zoom in. You can get a little bit better look at it. This is what it looks like when it's really gone bad. It sticks together. Has a real sour smell. It's still rubbery, but it's dead feeling. It gets sticky. So, you know, if it starts getting like this, it's either time to get rid of it or separate it from your other latex so all of it doesn't go bad. But you know, you can see here it's all sticky and gummy and gooey. Just nasty. Smells nasty. Here's some more. Now this used to be blue latex. It just looks like a pile of goo right now. It has no life to it. Don't know how else I could put it, but it has no life. After a period of time, it'll just start getting hard and brittle. Sticky and, like I said, nasty feeling. Here's some that it has really gone bad over a period of time. That was some latex at one time, but not anymore. So this is what can happen to your latex over a period of time. Taking care of it, storing it properly, cleaning it will help to get more life out of it. But you know, you need to take care of it. The other thing I want to talk about is molded latex. There's a lot of nice molded latex out there. It's a lot cheaper than the sheet latex, which is labor intensive to put together. So it can be affordable for someone starting out in the latex. It's like, this is a pair of molded stockings. not bad. I've had these for quite a few years. As you can see, I've worn them quite a bit. These are molded on a two-dimensional mold. In other words, it's a plate like this that's dipped into latex. This is only a piece of cardboard, but they use some kind of a metal plate or whatever, something hardwood or hardboard that's nice and slick, so they can pull the stocking off once it's molded. And you can tell molded latex, there's always like a heavy seam around the edges. See if I can zoom in a little bit and maybe you can see that. You can see this heavy looking seam. It's just where the latex goes around over the edge. So, I mean, it's very much affordable. If you would get like a t-shirt, it'd be farmed over a mold like this, the size that's needed, a small, medium, large, extra small. It would be on a mold like this and it would be dipped. And then after it cures or dries enough, they'll pull it off the mold and trim the sleeves out of it and trim the neck out of it. So that's molded latex. They make skirts, and some people, I've seen dresses made from molded latex. I mean, it's a entry-level type thing. I guess I'm more of a purist and I like the sheet latex glued together like normal fabric. Got there's things that you cannot do with your average latex, is put items like this in there. They need to be molded. Now this would have been molded on a 3D type mold. All your gloves are all molded on a 3D type mold. I mean, you got your mold of the shape of the hand, and they're dipped and formed. So that's all on a 3D type mold. The other ones that I've got are 3D mold is toe socks. You got all the individual toes. See every one of them. There's no way you can make this out of sheet latex. It just doesn't work. There's no way you can shape the toes and shape all the parts on it. So there's some neat molded items out there. Toe socks are very comfortable to me, and I don't like things on my toes, but for me the toe socks are comfortable. If you're ordering latex, try and order it on a roll. This way you won't get any creases in it. Nice and smooth. No creases. And try and keep it that way. When I get done using it, using what I need off of the roll, I roll it back up. The company I order my latex from It all comes on a roll, and if you get some and it's on folded, try and unfold it, or take and unfold it and put it on a roll if you got a roll around. Because when it's creased, over a period of time, it'll remain creased. And you'll never get the creases back out. All my latex I get from a company in England. I'm sure there's other companies around in the United States. There's other ones over in England. I found that this company, it was very, very good. And I like their materials. So I'll give you a look at it. 4D Rubber Company. And shipping gets expensive, but you pay for quality. I've seen some latexes made other places that doesn't smell like latex, smells more like a plastic. It doesn't feel like latex. So this is the company I use. They make a large variety of thicknesses. They got 0.16, which is very thin. And the thicker it is, the thinner it is, it'll drape differently than the thick. So if you want a nice flowing dress or something, the thin latex. Even if you like it nice and tight, the thin latex will work better. But it's more fragile, so it'll tear easier. They make a 0.20, 0.33. 33 is what most of my garments are made from. I use 0.33 on a lot of things. And that seems like it's pretty much of a standard. They make all these thicknesses in black. Some of them, if you want colors on them, would be special order. I know in 33 and 45, 0.33 and 0.45, I think they handle a lot of colors. But 33 has got the most colors. They make 0.45. They make a 0.55. When I built myself some pants, I used 0.55 for the pants to make it heavier than the shirt. 0.65. There's 0.80. That's getting pretty thick. I built an Outback coat for somebody out of the 0.80, which is fairly thick. And it doesn't stretch. You know, it's got nowhere near the stretch that this others has. So it makes a big difference on what you're building with it. They make a 0.92. And they make a 1.05, which is really, really thick. And my Outback coat I had built out of 0.105, and that was very, very heavy and very durable. You know, it's not going to rip or tear as easy if you bump it. And that Outback coat would have not looked good out of this thin material, because you know, you can just see the way it drapes differently. And It's just different. So, you know, it depends on what you like, what you want. They also make a lot of colors. The latex I get has got, the front side is smooth, the back side has a texture to it. So you got to be aware of that. Some of the latex you order or buy, or some of the clothing you see, both sides are shiny. Front side's usually shinier than the back. But that's something you got to watch on that. Depends on what you're looking for. Some people say black is the only color for latex. That's up to the individual, what color they really like. You figure, I don't know how many colors are here. There's quite a few. When you put all these together, you've got a good variation of colors to make different things. Or there's flesh colors. Here's pearl sheen fuchsia. You know, they make a pink. And I think there's one in here that's more of a natural, they call it flesh colored. So, you know, if you want it to look like you don't have anything on, you buy the flesh colored latex. This is their Supertex, which is all standard colors. So you can, let me see if I can zoom in here a little more. And you can see all the different colors. Purples and yellows, oranges. If you're going hospital theme, you can scrub greens. Different color blues, reds, purples, violets. I mean, there's a whole lot of standard colors. Then you get into the specialty colors. These are what they call vibrant colors. This is a vibrant green, yellows, bright vibrant pink. They got magenta. Now some of these you can see they're more of a translucent. You can see through them. So if you're building something with the vibrant colors, you got to be aware that, you know, things will show from underneath. Some of these colors, you put them in black lights, they just pop. So if you're doing clubbing or something, you may use vibrant colors. And if you go thicker latex, if you can get this in the thicker colors, it's not going to be as translucent. They also have pearl sheen colors, which is like a metallic. They got a pearlescent sheen to them. Now, these don't do them justice because they're not shined up, and I usually don't shine my samples. So, but, you know, all different colors. And you can, I've taken and mixed and matched on clothing with pearl sheen and solid colors. They also make translucent colors or semi-transparent. There's a wide variety of these. They make natural. There's a cloud gray, which, as you can see, these show through and are very translucent. Now this is a thinner one. This yellow is thinner, but you can order it in a thicker. It's not going to be quite as translucent, but you're still talking translucent, transparent. So that's some of the materials from them. All their latex has a plus or minus. The .33 millimeter has a plus or minus from .31 millimeter to .38 millimeter. So, don't expect it to be 33 millimeter across the board. There is a variation. And I think all rubber companies, any of the latex manufacturers will tell you that there is going to be a variance. I hope the information I gave you today will be helpful to you. Trying to keep these videos where they'll inform you some of what you would be getting into when you start making your own clothing or repairing it. The next one, I think, the next video I will be talking about supplies, glue, and things that you'll need, from basic glues and solvents, and go on from there. We'll do one later on gluing straight seams, curved seams. I want to do one on zippers. So I hope this helped you out, and thank you for enjoying it and staying with me. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell on subscribe so you get notification of the next video that comes out. Have a good latex day and enjoy your latex. Thank you.